Hello everyone and welcome back. Community, Console Community Challenge Series Part 2. Did a lot of prep work offline since yesterday, as you can tell here with the upgraded Leviathan launch vehicle. Still SSTO rated, fully recoverable, all that good stuff. The only difference being that instead of 4 side boosters, there are now 8. Yeah, a lot more Delta V, a lot more launch capability. And I created the M2 and the M3 modules for the station. We're going to be launching both of those and another M1 to add more hab space on the station. But just real quick to explain why I even did this to the Leviathan. It's going to need more Delta V for the extra tonnage of the payloads, and on top of that it's going to need the Delta V to be able to get to that inclined orbit to get the rendezvous with the station core and then boost its way back down to deorbiting and landing. But yeah, let's get to work. Try to fit in as much of this into the hour as I can. I take a break and come back for another episode, take a break, come back for another episode. I'm probably going to be doing this for a good bit today. I have several hours to spare, so, but yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to start off with the KSSM2 module. This is the science module. As you can tell with the science lab here, it's also doubling up on the relays that the station core has. Of course, it's fully autonomous, and it also has the multi-point connection hub. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but there is a drone core in there for that as well, and some tiny antennas for that. And I did create an action group. I don't know why it disappeared on me, but I'm gonna set it back up again. I'm going to have it set to... Okay, well, it's kind of popping up. What's going on here? Okay, there they are. Fantastic. So that's still good. I'm going to update the save on that, and I need to reroute this thing, I believe. So let's go back to the build menu, grab that reroute tool, and I'm going to set the route to that drone brain. It's not going to let me do that, huh? Alright, well, let's see. I can just reroute it. I kind of want to reroute it down to that port. That way, whenever I pull out the Leviathan to attach it to this, I'll have very little issues doing so. Let's open this. Go ahead and save it, not a big deal. And merge the Leviathan in. Something I've noticed when you merge stuff, every time it pops up, you have to, like, click the left stick in to get it to do that, but I digress. Anyways, yep, okay, it's gonna connect just fine. That puts our mass up just a little bit more, not a big deal. The struts connected fine, that's good. Now we just need to take care of the fairings and send it on its way. Alright, build the fairing. Just need to get the fairings out past the antennas on the relay dishes there. If I can place that there, that'd be nice. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this is gonna go. Come on, cooperate. Is that going to clear the antenna? I don't think it is. I think the antenna is gonna be kind of like, yeah, it's getting smushed into it. So I need to extend it out just a wee bit further. That'll be fine. There we go. And then we can pop it up here and get it closed up. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, let's get it up here so we can close it and send this thing on its way. But we're also going to have to set up the transfer window to that station core. That's going to be fun. Never really done a whole lot of transferring to stuff in orbit that's like in such a crazy degree of inclination, like that eccentric of an orbit. This looks good though. Yeah, this looks tracking station, find out where the station is. Keep rotating around until it's where we need it to be. So we are going to be launching from here. It's clear all the way over here on the other side of the planet. We're going to rotate it around until, actually that's about right. We can match that orbit pretty well from there. I just want it to be a bit closer. And then we'll give it a shot. I'm going to be chasing it for the most part. I'm going to be going with an orbit under it and then extending the orbit out to match it to make the rendezvous happen. Not sure if we'll be able to recover everything or not. Never really done this, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, let's leave the tracking station and launch this thing and try to make this work, make this happen. Launch pad, KSSM2. Let's make sure that these Kerbals are not on board, because I want to do it completely without any Kerbals on this launch. I really need to clear my mind of that. All this stuff. This isn't helping. So yeah, there's a change of plans. I might actually have a good bit of things to do today, so I might not be able to get all these launches done. It really just depends, especially it depends on how this launch goes. If it goes according to plan, then I'll finish up the station today. If not, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I might have to rework the launch vehicle completely. But like adding a second stage for the vacuum and all that good stuff too, but let's get to work and see what we can do. Alright, I think I know what I need to do, so let's do it. Good launch. Looking nice and stable. Just need to get it up and get it towards that 62-degree inclination to match the station core, I guess. Guess we'll find out. Should have plenty of delta V to pull this off now. And everything is fully recoverable, which is good. Just hoping for the best here. Let's go ahead and start finding the sweet spot. So when I launched last time, I tried to keep it on the 60 mark. I'm going to try to do that this time. So I think that made it naturally rise up to 62. I guess we'll find out then. I'm going to try to get a look at that as I go. The best thing I can say is fingers crossed. So I kind of know what I'm doing right now with this kind of mission profile, and I kind of don't. So this is partially unknown territory, partially, yeah, just standard launching. Once I get it to about 500 meters per second and at a 90-degree angle on its profiling, I'll go back to the map view and see what's going on. I think it's probably safe to push this down over here now, though. We're almost through the lower atmosphere at least. much right where I need it to be, so let's check it out. Here comes the station zipping right past us up ahead. It's a good thing that I started to turn the way I did. Hope I can match that. It'd be really nifty just to get snatched right up by it. Get that encounter immediately, not having to do too much work. To correct it, I mean. We'll see. We'll see. I should probably get that Apple Apps highlighted. Need to keep an eye on that. Alright, let's try to go full sideways. There's the encounter node. Or the intersect node. How's the descending? Okay, it's still going down. Just not down enough. Let's try to lower that. And let's get this encounter. Just pull it in nice and close. At all possible. Looking like it might get a little wild. It's really pushing that out there, isn't it? It's gonna get ugly. How much delta V do I have? Oh, that is really bad. Okay. Can probably do it with the RCS. It's just gonna be tedious. I don't know about recovering this thing, but we'll find out. Not the best approach here. This just might be a bad time and a bad day for this, to be honest, but I'm just gonna work with what I've got to work with here. Try to match the target speed and then get docked up if at all possible. This is going to take a good bit of time from the looks of it. And hopefully I have the monopropellant to do this. I don't know if I do though. There's a lesson to be learned with this though. Probably gonna need a second stage with a vacuum rated engine and that kind of staging to get these modules up. Because this is tedious, so it's gonna take quite a bit of time. I'm not gonna have the monopropellant for it. Yeah, this ain't working. Gonna scrap this and just try to land this and then call it on that. If I can even recover this, that is. But say goodbye to that station module, because that ain't gonna happen. What's the orbit profile looking like on this? I might be able to, but I'm not gonna get that new module out to that station like this. I'm gonna need a vacuum stage to let it take over. Oh, I really need to wrap this up. I have something I need to do real quick. It's going to be a short stream, but some stuff was learned, some pretty valuable information was gained. I'll be able to adapt and finish this a little more successfully next time. I just need to get this landed so I can go do something real quick and then come back. Maybe. Oh. Just try to get through this as quick as possible. Not sure if I'll be able to recover it or not. Not really too concerned right now about that. Some other things that I'm concerned about that I need to attend to. I think I might lose some fins at the most. Hopefully I don't lose anything. We're about to lose some fins. As long as it's just the fins, I don't really care. And this was to be expected. I'm pretty sure those are just the fins popping off there. Not the best descent profile, but then again, I've had worse. Yeah, we're just losing fins. That's not a big deal. Need to get through this plasma blackout. Hopefully have connection still. I'm gonna let it do that while I take a look at that module and see what's going on with it. It's falling right overhead. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that. That's fine though. I don't want that in orbit if it's not gonna be able to dock up to that core. I need to take all this information and adapt this vessel. That's the plan. I'm gonna add a second stage vacuum rated to start transferring the modules from here. Getting the core out into that eccentric orbit was easy enough. But getting the rest of the modules to dock up to it and rendezvous and all that good stuff in that kind of orbit, not as easy. So it's going to need a vacuum stage, a very efficient one too, and then I can just pop it off and let it go on its way and still recover this. From the looks of it, I'm probably going to be able to recover it even from this failed mission. It's really more of a test though. Got all the answers I needed and made sure not to keep or put any kerbals on it for that reason. It's gonna suck landing on the night side, but hopefully it's gonna land on a flat surface and not a splashdown. Starting to come out of the burn now. It's really hard to see where I'm gonna be landing with all that brightness from the burn, even with the UI disabled. Can't really tell in the map view either. Let's get rid of the UI, try to get a better look. Might get lucky and land on some flat ground in a grassland, but we'll see. As soon as it gets through the G-forces enough, I'll pop the chutes and see if I can't land this thing. Hopefully I can recover it. That's the goal. This needs to be an SSTO that's recoverable. If I wouldn't have messed up that launch profile, it probably would have worked. I probably can make it work, but I want to be safe and add a vacuum stage still. Still tons of monopropellant. That's good. Let's get you down there so we can get this moving so I can get some stuff that I really need to get done, and then get back to this. Alright, that's good enough. Try to pop those before it gets too far gone. Oh yeah, that'd probably help if I'm in staging mode, right? Uh-oh, coming in too hot. Maybe. Did we pull it off? Okay, might still be able to land it. Let's disable that SAS, let it find its center. Then we'll re-enable the SAS once it does, and once we're closer to the ground. How's that look? Kind of flat. Might get lucky here. It really needs to center itself quicker though. I think we're going to be landing at a bit of an angle. Hopefully I can recover it. If not, it'll plop over and I'll recover whatever I can. but I guess we're about to find out. Let's disable the warp, get that landing gear deployed, activate the SAS, and we'll see how this goes. That landing gear is probably not going to survive. I'm not expecting it to, but if it can do this stably enough to where I can recover it as soon as it lands, it'll be solid. Look at that. Now if it can just stabilize so I can recover it, that'd be fantastic, but I don't think it's going to. I hope the chutes stay deployed enough to softly land it on its side, at least. That would be nice. Let's pump the brakes on it. There we go. Oh yeah, that probably would have helped earlier, huh? Let's disable that. That was probably a bad idea. What am I thinking? Yep, let him pop. That was my bad. Alright, good enough. Let's recover it. Alright, so, lesson learned, need a vacuum second stage, but that was fully recovered from near orbit. Not bad. We'll get the vacuum stage on it, and we should be righty-tighty. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to go take care of some things. Oof. Need to go take care of some things. Let me go to the tracking station and see if there's anything to clean up on that recovery site. Nope. Alright, cool. Alright, that's it for now. I'm probably gonna add the vacuum stages and all that offline so I can do what I did with this one, like get straight to launching it, and I may or may not be back on here in a little bit for that, because a lot of things are changing for me right now, and I have some stuff I need to handle, but I guess we'll see. Thank you for watching. A little bit learned here, a little bit of success, a little bit of failure. But we'll continue next time. That's it for now. Let's update this main save real quick, and peace.